Hi, so welcome to the live stream. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will be giving messages according to who listens to this. Just before we start, just want to mention a few things. So one is tomorrow, Christmas Eve, we'll be having our New Earth transmission group, and that's 7 UK time, and it'll be very much covering the theme of Christmas and so forth. So if anyone would like to join that, I mean, if you're not already joining it, then it'll be a bit of a special group, just before Christmas. So it'll be about New Earth energies, but in the context of Christmas. And also just to mention as well, so we're not doing our usual official New Year's Eve group. However, we have the audio available online to sort of help prepare you, to go into 2025 and also to be used during it. But our New Earth transmission group is actually going to be on New Year's Eve. And again, I never know what Raphael's going to do in these groups, but I feel like Raphael will tailor it, towards going into the new year. So that will be on New Year's Eve, same time, 7 o'clock UK time. And yeah, and just one last thing I wanted to mention, and that is I've included a couple of links for a couple of families. Well, actually, one isn't a family; it's someone called Ahmed, who's actually lost his entire family, but two people in Gaza who really need help and support, as do all families and all people in Gaza. And I'm sure you all know that things are absolutely horrendous in Gaza, and yeah, and this is still ongoing, and people are suffering, and it's winter time as well. So I just wanted to mention that. So if you wanted to donate to either of them, or any other family or cause in Gaza, that would be greatly appreciated by the people there. So yes, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. Hmm. Hmm. I would like you to know that what I am going to speak about today are many things which are relevant for this time of year, as well as relevant for you on a personal level as well. And when I speak in this way, what I am actually doing is making the energies which are very much around at the moment personally relevant to you, giving you the right information so that you are able to go forwards with your lives in a way where you are well informed, really knowing what is what. And what I will say generally is that at this time of year, there is a much higher vibration on earth. There is generally an energy that is all about goodness, more compassion, a sense of giving, a sense of actually what it is you would like to share with others. And this is a very positive energy to attune to. It is very much about the spirit of being in the light of oneness, and then in one way or another acting from this place. So not only being there, but taking positive action. And this type of action creates a very good energy on earth. So, the first message I have for all of you is that when you are very much in the light of oneness, you will be in one way or another attuning to what is going on the earth plane at this time of year, and noticing the positive energy. noticing that things are generally a bit better than normal, than usual, in terms of energy, in terms of vibration on the earth plane. And because of this, what I will say is that it is a really good time to be in your higher self connection, attuning to this and seeing where it takes you. So, for some of you, it may take you towards doing something that is very much about selfless service. You may actually feel that what you would like to do over this festive season is to be doing things selflessly and to be in this way creating very positive energy for yourself and others. For others here, it may be more about giving to those you are close to and creating a lot of joy, happiness amongst yourselves so that you are able to feel uplifted, perhaps as a family or community. For some of you here, it may be much more about being with yourself and going a bit deeper into these energies within of feeling kindness, compassion, feeling it towards yourself, giving yourself a nice time over this period, because this is what you need to be much more in your higher self connection on earth, to feel lighter and clearer. So it will be dependent on what you need, what you feel. And according to this, you will then feel what you would like to be doing very much in a grounded way. Because this time of year is about grounding the oneness on earth. It is about doing what feels good. And it may even be, for some of you, what actually feels good is to completely let go of yourself and any self interest in a positive way and simply give of yourself to others according to how you feel inspired to give. So, what I will also say about this is that according to what you feel, it will also be that it will reflect something within you, something that you are in one way or another ready for, something that you need on a soul level. And as you notice this, it may indicate to you generally what would be good for you to be doing generally more of in your life. So, those of you who feel very inclined towards selfless service at this time of year, you may notice that perhaps this aspect of you is ready to come to life more. Perhaps you feel that all your personal needs have been met already. Or perhaps you feel that by giving to others without in any way having any type of self interest, you are automatically receiving what you need as well to be more well, to recover from your own experiences. But whatever it is you feel will show you something about yourself. The second thing I would like to say is that this is a very special time of year. And because of this, there are going to be some people on earth who start to feel a little bit like they have been excluded from this type of energy, that it is perhaps something that they are not included in generally. And it is those people who will find that they will be considered by others more than ever before. So, if you fit into this category, you will find generally you will be more considered, more included, because life is going this way. The third thing I would like to share is that it is really important to know that this time of year is very much about bringing in more light. It is about a frequency that is about care, compassion, giving, and also being able to transcend the earthly self, to be in the spirit. And what I would like you to know about this is that there is really a lot to be said for this type of energy frequency on Earth. And it is important to remember that when you are living on Earth, it is not the norm that things are like this. Not yet, anyway. So that is why it is considered a special time of year, because the frequency that you are in is actually something that is very much, on one level or another, a bit unfamiliar on Earth as the norm. And because of this, it is a time where you are able to bring more of this into your life and life in general. So it is a reminder that ultimately it is about a frequency, a vibration that is coming in at this time. And on that note, I would like to share that it is important to remember that this frequency was very much about bringing in something that was needed on Earth a long time ago. That this frequency arrived in a way where people were able to actually experience it in a very tangible, physical way. And that is through the incarnation of a particular being of light who came accompanied by many others who were also in the same frequency. And I would like you to know that this frequency has been on Earth ever since, very strongly grounded, especially in certain individuals. And what I would like you to know about this is that it is important to actually be aware that this is something that has been on Earth in a very physical, tangible form, fully grounded. And because of this, it is made available to all beings much more easily. It is something that you can feel very much in your body when you attune to it, because it has actually been grounded through a particular being of light. And the reason I'm also saying this is because I would like you to know that there is a lot going on in the world. There is a lot of turmoil, a lot of strife, and it is actually affecting the energy on Earth very strongly because of the type of energy that is being created, because the place that is in turmoil is very much connecting in to where this frequency has been grounded most strongly. So, what I will say is that it is important to be very much in your higher self connection in order to fully comprehend the consequences of this, to comprehend that what is happening right now is affecting all of you very much on a level that is to do with this type of energy. And for some of you, it is actually activating the Christ consciousness within you. For some of you, what is happening in the world is fully activating this. You are remembering who you are on a deeper level. You are coming to life more. You are actually able to fully be in your higher self as a result. And for others on earth, it is actually sending them more into a slumber. It is having consequences on them which are quite negative. And what I would like to say is remember to stay connected to yourselves. Just remember to be in your higher self connection. And through this, you will be able to awaken more, to bring in more light, more compassion, more love. But it is important for you to know this, that these times are very much about the light and dark, the forces clashing. And what will ultimately happen is the light will be fully grounded. But right now, there are many things in the world which are happening, which are very negative, which are very much about showing people just how negative the energies have been, that things are being shown to people that perhaps they were not fully aware of. And it is very much about being able to stay connected to the light within. And in this way, you are able to awaken more. This is something I am saying to all of you, but there are a few of you here who are very connected to this particular light, who have a connection to it that is actually much deeper because of the incarnations you have had. And for those of you who I am giving this message to in particular, you will feel it inside and you will feel the significance of what I am saying. I have one more thing to say, and that is there is always going to be a lot going on in the world, a lot of problems, a lot of war, a lot of things which are not right. But it is very good for you to be aware that when certain places in the world, regions are affected, the consequences are much larger for everyone. That is all. I would like to speak about one more thing, and that is there is always going to be a lot going on generally in life. A lot of people who are feeling a lot, going through a lot, people who are arguing, people who are annoyed with each other or annoyed generally. There will be a lot of chaos and confusion as a result, because when people are going through a lot, they will ultimately affect each other. And what I want you to know is one of the best ways of not being affected by this is to remember that everything that you are within is ultimately about the light. And so anything that you feel that is not really feeling very pleasant, that feels like it is something that is causing chaos inside you or in your life, is going to be transmuted and become light. So see these things as things that will pass. Don't get too involved in these energies. Allow the energies to move within you, become light. And after that, you will have clarity. You will know what to do. You will know how to be with people where you have perhaps had problems, what to do, whether to simply be and allow the energies to move between you, or to move away, or something else entirely. But what I will say generally about these energies is let them move through you first. Don't get involved in earthly drama, because this will create even more. But as you first go within, let energy within you move, reach a point of clarity. It is through this clarity that there will be even greater clarity and greater oneness on earth. So it is a reminder to do this. And through this, you will have more peace in your lives, more of what you really want. The week ahead generally will be a good one. I do see positive energies, and I also see energies that will be grounded, which are very light indeed, which will bring you all hope, a sense of renewal. It is also good for you to know that the week ahead will be about sharing what you have with others in some way, even if you are choosing generally to be alone. But I see you will all have something to share with each other, even if it is simply kind words or something that is very simple, something that you may not even notice yourself giving. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening and being part of this. And yeah, so wishing you a really happy Christmas. Yeah, and for those of you join the group tomorrow, I'll see you then. Yeah, and much love to all of you.